Hello, and welcome to the local broadcast channel. Today we will be reporting to you about the case of the dead Mr. Kissy. The last thing we heard is that the police were using forensics evidence to help solve the case. We'll have Miss Stinkalot tell you more.
Thank you, Mr. Zebra Thing. The forensics evidence was obtained by scientific methods, much too advanced for our small animal brains. However, the evidence is extremely important in legal situations because it allows the authorities to narrow the range of possible suspects and may even link multiple crimes together. This field of study is continuously developing, but has saved many from a lifetime of imprisonment for something they did not do. Back to you, Mr. Zebra Thing.
Thank you again, Miss Stinkalot. Now, in case you still couldn't follow, we will bring you to Mr. Wannabe Zebra, the DNA analyst, for more explanation on the methods.
Thank you, Mr. Zebra Thing. Today, forensics evidence is much easier to understand and also to do. In the past, we used to have a DNA sample the size of a dime. But now, we just need something as small as saliva from a cigarette. And with a little help of PCR magic, we can replicate the DNA to make it bigger.
Thank you for
Electrophoresis is used on the DNA, and once it's done, it's transferred to a sheet of membrane. The membrane is then probed with DNA fragments that help to complement the original DNA. It is then compared to the suspects to see who we can rule out and who is still a suspect.
Well, that was very interesting.
And also, DNA samples can be analyzed using mitochondrial DNA analysis. mtDNA is found outside the nucleus and is inherited from one's mother. This is unlike other methods because nuclear DNA is usually used.
All right.
In the criminal justice system, DNA is used for two main purposes. One, to identify criminals, and two, to free the innocent.
Are you done?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Before we continue, apparently we have major results coming in.
Hello! Today's results are about forensics. Important discoveries include that eating processed foods can make fingerprints more distinct. Bacteria have genomes too. Pollen can be an important factor in tracking the locations of a murder weapon. The first murderer found to be guilty by fingerprinting was in 1963. DNA techniques become popular around 1964. Footwear detection and 4-second dental mattresses are some of our newer techniques.
Thank you, Mr. Piggybank, for that wonderful update.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Zebra Thing.
And lastly, the pros and cons of forensic evidence.
Hi.
It can exonerate the innocent, and many people that were convicted are saved thanks to modern-day evidence. Yes, but the practices from place to place are often inconsistent, where unqualified individuals mess up the tests, leading to incorrect evidence. Okay, but it can identify paternal and maternal heritage for children. Okay, that's cool, but there are certain privacy concerns as the CODIS keep the documentation of DNA found at crime scenes, including those who are innocent. Yes, but it can show someone committed a crime by matching DNA samples. It can be expensive and time costly. But you gotta be like Abby from NCIS. But you aren't Abby from NCIS. And that's all for tonight. We'll be back in the future for the results of the dead cat case. Hope to see you again tomorrow night.